What is up, guys? Your boy Mike back here again from Mike's Money Move, guys. If you guys haven't been to this channel before, we like to talk about making money and about saving money. So setup's a little bit different today, but I'm going to show you guys a few different ways that I make passive income. Yes, passive income. These are all genuine ones that I actually use myself. This could also be something that you guys can use as well. Okay, so let's talk passive income. So if you guys don't know what passive income is, basically passive income is basically hands off when it comes to making money. So there are a lot of different ways and a lot of different options when it comes to making passive income. To be very honest, there's no real way of actually making passive income, which is literally hands off. It does require some sort of effort that needs to be going in to making this passive income. So what is pretty much considered passive income? So passive income can be considered on many different forms. A lot of different people have different definitions of what passive income is. So passive income, in my personal eyes, is basically where something you can do where you can put a lot of effort up front and basically in return you get rewarded through making some sort of income. So there is so many different ways that you can make passive income, and I'm sure you guys have obviously clicked on this video because you want to find out, okay, is this guy genuinely asking and talking about passive income? Is he going to show me a real way? Is he gonna have a car, right behind me, showing him, he's got a Ferrari and that's how I got here because of passive income?
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here.
No, if you guys are looking for the get rich quick kind of schemes, this is not the video for you. Probably just log off right now. This is going to be a genuine video where I show you guys my actual couple things that I have passive income in, and hopefully more that I add into the future. Alright guys, so let's start off with number one. So number one, guys, what you guys can actually do, and what I personally do myself, is I basically made some designs and basically sold them and making profit from them. So let me explain to you guys in a little bit more depth of exactly what I was doing. So there are two websites that basically I used. One of them is called Teespring and the other one is called Redbubble. If you guys haven't heard of these before, basically these are websites which basically have a lot of artists who go on to here, create personal designs and basically sell all kinds of miscellaneous items with their art showing. So basically, long story short, guys, if you guys are an artist and you have a creation, an artwork, some sort of fancy funny quote that you can put on top of a t-shirt, a mug, a hat, things like that, basically Redbubble and also what Teespring does is basically they created a platform where a lot of people basically put their ideas, put it up there, upload it, show people templates of what it would look like on apparel, on accessories and all those kinds of things, and basically every time that they make money, so do you. So you might be thinking, okay, what's the catch? Well, what's the catch with all of this? It sounds a little bit too easy to be true. Yes, there is a little bit of a catch to this. The only catch is that the profit that you make isn't as much as you think. So if someone is looking for a personal design, they'll hop onto this website, they'll find something funny or something that intrigues them that they say, hey, you know what, I would rock that, I would definitely wear one of those. And basically, if it is a design that you created or that you uploaded onto their clothing, apparel on their website, you get a cut. That's basically how it works. So what happens is that you guys don't actually have to do any of the handling work. They do everything for you. So how it works is that if they wanted to say a t-shirt design, let's say for example you made a funny quote, a meme, something along those lines, and you printed it on a t-shirt on their website. The customer purchases this, what happens is that they will fulfill everything. So basically they will create the shirt, they'll get the apparel, they'll get it printed onto the shirt for example, they will ship it out to the customer, and guess what, at the end of the day you actually get the profit. It's as simple as that. So you get a cut of it and so do they. The cut isn't that great compared to obviously anything else, but the amount of effort that you put into it is very, very minimal. You only need a little bit of effort up front. So let me show you guys my Redbubble account. I'll be honest, I haven't made very much off my Teespring, and same as Redbubble, but in the beginning I had heaps of different designs, heaps of different templates that I just uploaded, and I just kept putting them in every single day, one product at a time, and eventually I made a couple bucks here and there doing absolutely zero work, and the money came to me. So here is my Redbubble account. Let me show you guys a quick screenshot. As you guys can see here, you guys will pretty much see that I had actually made a couple of bucks here and there on so many different designs that I created myself. If you guys don't know how to create a design, it's very simple. You can go to Paint and try to draw something. If you have a funny quote, they do quoting templates on their website as well. And you can use different sort of design websites like Canva. You can go to Photoshop and edit photos as well. Alright, so we're going to move on to the next one. This one is number 2, and I am going to put this one down. A little bit controversial, depending on who is watching this, so I'm going to say dividends. So dividends is of a type of money that you get paid from being part of a shareholder of a certain company that you invested your hard-earned money into. Depending on the company that you guys do definitely put money into, it will depend on the amount of dividends and how much money it yields back to you. So let me give you an example of a company I invested in. So this is a company that I invested in. This is a company that basically has to do with oil research, and they provide a dividend. So with some of these businesses, they do dividends many different ways in terms of payment. So that means that sometimes they will do it monthly, sometimes they do it yearly, and a majority of them will do it quarterly. So every quarter you will get a couple of dividends for investing your money into the business. So basically every time that the business makes money, you get a little cut of that as well. So to give you an idea, here's a screenshot of a dividend amount that I got through this company. They sent me this amount, which is amazing. That is a free meal for me. It's nothing crazy, but like I said, this is going to be a genuine video to show you guys a couple of passive income ideas that I personally have myself, where you can make a couple bucks as well. Alright, so this one is going to be an interesting one. It's definitely a lot more controversial than the dividends, pretty much in the same sort of space. Yes, you guessed it, it's going to be cryptocurrency as well. So if you guys obviously know much about cryptocurrency, it is a form of payment made in the digital space. So it is a decentralized way of making money on the internet, where you are basically investing in coins, altcoins, if you want to call them those as well, where you invest in the company just like you do as well as a normal investment company in shares. You invest in a company, you get paid back in their token, in their coin, and depending on how hot the actual coin is, you will get a certain amount of money and passive income your way. So at the moment, if you're looking to get into crypto, I personally suggest do not do it just yet. The crypto market is very volatile. If you're unsure of how to spend your money, don't do it. This is not financial advice, obviously. So with cryptocurrency, it's the same sort of thing. You can definitely make some passive income with this. So there are many different ways, many different coins. If you find one that you think is going to be great, do your research. Make sure to always do your research. It's very hard to obviously find out which ones are great and which one aren't. So make sure you do your research beforehand. If you do invest into it, just know that you want to invest into money that you can afford to spend. So that is going to be my number 3, cryptocurrency, another way of passive income where money just comes in and sometimes goes out. Alright guys, so this is going to be the last one that I'm going to be putting through as my passive income ideas. So the last one is going to be my personal favorite that I have used for months on end, and I definitely think you can too as well. It's very, very achievable. It is actually vehicle rentals. So if you guys don't know much about vehicle rentals, it's a simple way of basically saying that I have a vehicle that I do not use, that I can rent out, and I'm not going to be using, where I can make some income back. So the minimal amount of effort is being put into this is basically putting your car, your vehicle, your van, your SUV, your truck, whatever it is, putting it onto a website where people want to rent out the vehicle if they need it for a weekend, if they need it for a week or a day, where you guys can actually make some passive income. So let me explain to you guys how it works. So what you guys need to do is firstly find a website where a lot of people are looking to hire cars. So not like Uber Eats, where someone, or Uber itself, where people come and pick you up and deliver you to a certain location, but you need to find one where people want to hire ordinary people's cars, where you guys can rent out your cars. So you might be thinking, what kind of website do I go to? Like, my car's not brand new. My car is made in 2015. My car is made in 2005, 1999. No one's gonna want to rent out my car. How am I supposed to compete against these bigger brands who have brand new cars? Let me explain to you guys one website that works for me. So this website, if you guys go back and have a look at my other videos as well, not the first time I've talked about them, is Car Next Door. Car Next Door is basically exactly like how it sounds. It's a car that you can find next door into your neighborhood, into your street, in your area, in your suburb, whatever you want to call it. But basically there's a car that the ordinary person is going to use who needs to take it for an IKEA trip, take it away for the weekend, that you just want to borrow for a couple of hours just to go get some milk, if that's what you want to do as well. Car Next Store is one of those companies where you as a consumer are the ones in control. So what you need to do is just sign up. The sign up process is pretty simple. Punch in your vehicle details and wait for it to be approved. There are two different ways where a person can come and pick up your car and drive it off as well. So number one is obviously the key handover. So you meet the person, you agree on the time for them to rent out the car, you meet them, say, hey, here's the keys, and away they go. Option number two, what you guys can actually do is you can actually rent it out without physically meeting or seeing anybody. If you're worried and if you are scared, you don't have to worry about that, because Car Next Door provides a facility where they have an instant key process. So basically what that means is that there is a lock that sits on top of your car. They'll give you a little lock box, has a little keypad. So on the app itself, what happens is that you'll punch in a code. Once they arrive, they'll punch in the code. It'll give you the code to open up the key box. It'll open up, they've got the keys, and away they go. So that is one way that obviously they can do that, and it's probably the easiest way to do it as well if you are unsure or you don't have the time or you're just a little bit scared. You don't want to see people as well. This is a personal method that I've used myself. Let me give you guys an idea of what happened when I was renting it out. So this is an amount that I can show you guys exactly how much I've made. I've made a couple $100 actually doing this and renting it out for about a 2 or 3 month period. So the results will vary depending on where you live and how busy it is and the type of vehicle that you have. It might have been a little bit of a special catch for me because I had a van, and it's one of those things that people don't really need on a normal daily basis, but they do need on a weekend, which does definitely help them as well.
We got some shopping to do.
So again, this is a whole complete passive income way to obviously make some money. You have a vehicle, if you don't use it very much, you take the train all the time. Well, nowadays with COVID and everything that's happening, you're working from home. So your car is literally sitting there. If you actually rent it out, you can make some passive income with this as well, because it's money that's sitting there potentially that you can make. But guys, that is it for this one, guys. It's a short little video for you guys of how I make passive income. I've been wanting to make this video for quite some time because I wanted to show you guys there is genuinely a way to make some money out there passively without doing so much work and very minimal effort as well. I'm sure you guys have already seen there's so many other videos out there where people show you passive income, this passive income, that, how to make $500 a day, how to make $1,000 a day. If they were doing it themselves, they wouldn't be here making these videos. So I wanted to show you a genuine way of making some money, some passive income that I do personally myself that you can do as well. Anybody can do any of these things as well. It's all up to you and the amount of effort you put in. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. My name is Mike from Mike's Money Moves. If you haven't been to this channel before, we'd like to talk about making money and about saving money as well. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.